Welcome back to my podcast. It is the 4th of August. I was about to say September, but definitely not. And this is my 10th podcast episode, which is crazy. Summer's almost over. But doing this for 10 weeks is kind of insane. PSA right now, 2 things. 1, if you hear my dog come up and down the stairs, I apologize. My brother just left for work and he likes to be outside of my door when I'm the only one here. And then if you see me scratching like my arms or you hear it in like my legs, the kids I went on a hike with yesterday, we all just got eaten alive by mosquitoes and I have like 10 to 20 bites all over me. So if I'm scratching that, I apologize. It really needs to be scratched. But anyways, onto the thingamabop. I can talk. I have one half-finished object because you guys saw the socks from my mom last time. And it is the alpaca sock. Yeah, the alpaca sock is a finished one. So, here it is. Again, as usual, just the vanilla sock pattern by Kay from the Crazy Sock Lady, who actually just got a new office space, which I'm so proud of her, but she'll be linked in the description. But I made this one, came out good. One thing I did notice about the difference between like the alpaca and the wool is this is a lot like flimsier, not in like a bad way, but here, let me get it's just another white sock. This is with their Felici, and this is their Eco Superwash Alpaca. I say there, it's nitpicks. But like, this is a lot like sturdier. It feels like, it just feels like less flimsy. But it's still good. This is way softer because it is made with alpaca and not wool. But yeah, so you have that, and then that's all for finished objects. But on to whips. I have 2 this week. Wow. So I have the other sock. Oh, I have to tell you dates. I'm done. So this sock has a bit of fun going on. So I started this on the 16th of July, along with the first sock for my mom. And then I put this on pause on the 16th of July because I decided I was going to make the video about the socks for my mom, and I kind of wanted all of my attention on that since I was going to be doing daily recordings. So I figured I'll just put this on pause until that's done. And then I picked this back up on the 26th, and I finished it on the 31st. And so then this was cast on the 1st, because again, I go by like what actual date it is, and I think I finished this at like 11:50, and I cast this on later because I didn't cast it on immediately, I think because I was deciding something. But yes, I did this. I have 30 rows done. There's only 2 little stitch markers. That's because I just finished row 30. But 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. But the other whip, I was about to say finished object, but now it's whip, is this sock. This sock is like, it's a little bit more purple, or maybe it's just darker in person. But my window is like right here, so it's getting kind of washed out. And this is also 30 rows in, and I'm doing these together. I'm doing 10 rows on this, and then 10 rows on this, and then 10 rows on this, and 10 rows on that, just to keep my brain going, and like, just so I'm not looking at the white and the white and the white, or the purple and then more purple and more purple. I'm getting a nice mix of the 2. Okay. This is made with, I have the little thing right here, Cascade Yarns Heritage Base, which is a 75/25. There's no actual color, it just has the number. Number is 5617. I'll have them and Knit Picks linked down below as always. And if you want more constant updates on the stuff I'm making, even though I haven't posted in a while, my Instagram will be linked down below, as well as my Etsy. Yes, so I'm working those side by side. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyways. But, so I have a tendency to, it's just easier for me to twist my stitches when I'm knitting. And for the longest time, I hated how untwisted stitches looked. But I'm getting more used to it. So with this one, I'm twisting all of my stitches on purpose. And then with this one, I'm not. So they look like, when I'm like looking at the fabric, they like look different. And I like them both. Like I like how both twisted and untwisted looks. So I'm getting into the gist of not twisting my stitches, which is a little weird when I have to switch back and forth. But after like a few stitches, it's just like natural again. So yeah, one thing I do not like about untwisted is the ribbing, so I might go back to doing my 1x1 twisted rib rather than just 1x1 rib, because I have 1x1 twisted on this, and I like this ribbing more than I like this ribbing. Just a personal preference of mine, so I think that's what I just hit right where I have a giant bruise. But that's probably what I'll do. Stuff I've bought, stuff I've acquired, acquisitions, if you will, since last week. There's been a lot. So I have my computer right behind my phone. I've got a few patterns. One second, let me get my files. So I got the framework bralette from I forget who, because it doesn't say who it is on my computer, but I'll have that linked down below. I know I got it off of Ravelry. And then I also got DK vanilla socks, which I'm pretty sure from the Crazy Sock Lady. I think that I'm 98% sure it's from her. And then the color palette socks from I forget who, but I will have all of those patterns linked down below as usual. And then I got another thing. I got one more pattern and some yarn to go with the pattern, even though I don't have the needles. I got this gigantic ball of yarn. This is Knit Picks Brava 500. And when I saw 500, I thought it was just like, a set of 5 100-gram skeins. But, no. I'm pleasantly surprised to find that it's just one gigantic thing. I don't know why, but it entertains me so much. And I'm very happy that I don't have to join at all, because that's my AC. Because I don't like joining and having the knots and stuff in my work. But this is 100% premium acrylic, and in the color mint. I was gonna get a darker color, but then I realized the dog hair will be very visible, and so I just decided on this, even though I'll probably never actually wear the sweater. I'm gonna force myself to wear the sweater. I'm pretty sure I'll most likely love it afterwards. I'm just not a huge bright person. But if I pair this with jeans or something else darker for pants, pretty sure I like it. But to go with that, the pattern I got is the Flax Pullover by Tin Can Knits. Knits. It's a very easy to follow pattern. I don't have the needles for it yet. I have the right sizes, just in straights, not circulars, and you need 2 different size circulars. And technically also DPNs, but I just am gonna do the magic loop. But I'm hoping to get all of them. I'm not gonna get all of the needles like right at one time. Like I start off with, sorry I'm going out of framing a lot. I have to scroll down on the pattern. Trying to figure out. So like it says using the smaller circular needles, cast on this much and work the ribbing. And so I'll get the smaller circular needles first. Like the smaller size and the smaller millimeter and the longer size, I'm pretty sure is. Yeah. smaller millimeter and the longer size first, and I'll also get the larger millimeter and the larger size. I'll probably get them at the same time. Just so I could do the ribbing and then start working on the yoke. And then once I start doing the sleeves and stuff, before I start them, I'll order the other 2 needles just to help my bank account a weensy bit. But I'm hoping to have this cast on by October or in early October at the latest. I know that gives me 2 months, but it gives me 2 months to work through some of my yarn I have now and get the needles, which means I'm gonna need money, but I still mowed some. But I love my ChiaoGoo red laces, and so I'll probably end up getting those. Though the interchangeables would be great. No, I'm gonna wait for those for my birthday or Christmas. But and they're like $11 each, so I'll probably wait a little bit until I buy them, just to give my bank account a bit of a break. My wallet definitely does not like me right now. But other than that, that's the only other thing I've bought knitting wise. I'm pretty sure everything else I bought was like clothes wise, which y'all don't want to see, since that is not the point of this podcast. I found some very old, I was gifted some very old equipment and stuff. It's all like in my basement, and I didn't really count it because it was gifted to me. It was meant to be gifted to me like months ago, but it's just recently gifted to me. So, future knits. Again, all of the sock yarn that is in this bag, there's a bit. I'm hoping to, again, make all of those into socks. And obviously the Flax hoodie, not hoodie, Flax sweater. Don't know why I said hoodie. But, again, let me flip to the page of what I want. Because I kind of want to make a chunky, like, sweater or vest, most likely sweater, but that'll probably be way later. And then maybe a cardigan. The thing is, I hate purling, and cardigans can't really be worked in the round, so I would be screwed, and I would have to purl a lot. So maybe not the cardigan, but I definitely want to knit a chunky sweater. I already have a pattern kind of in mind. I forget the name of it, but I have it bookmarked on Google. And I know I'm going to make a regular sweater because I already have the yarn, which means I have to. Just how it works. But aside from that, I haven't gotten any new sales, but I also have not been very good at keeping up with my Etsy at all. I seriously need to get better at that kind of stuff. I think just because I haven't really been knitting stuff and making stuff to sell recently, although I might make a few sharks to sell because those were so cute. I know, I'm sorry I didn't get to show y'all, or did I? I might have. The shark I got for my boyfriend, I made for my boyfriend. Oh, I did show you. I think they're adorable, and so I kind of want to make some more and possibly sell them. I don't know. I need to start working through my stash, which is why I'm thinking of like a lot of smaller projects that I can, like that shark took me 40 minutes, that I can do in like 40 minutes to an hour, maybe less, that I could just like get going and slowly start working through all of my yarn so that I can buy more. But again, yes, that is all. I'm just gonna stop talking because I don't want to go into more tangents than what I've already had. So I will see you guys next week for my 11th podcast episode, and yes, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and all of that jazz, and follow me on Instagram, like my shop on Etsy, blah blah blah. We're just gonna end it there because I need to stop talking so I can get this up at a reasonable time. What is